Anita. All right, so here are those chords I was talking about. So instead of playing an F major or a G major, A major, B major, you actually don't have to use that E major shape and move it up the whole time. Our main focus is going to be the root, the 1, and then the third. So in the key of F, we would have an F and an A as our 1 and our 3. So if we omit the C and we omit the other F there, we're pretty much getting rid of those and playing just these 2 notes. So what we learn to do is let the back fat on the first and the third finger mute the A and the B string. So if we have, let's say, it works really well in the key of G, in the key of A, in the key of B, not so much in the key of C. Well, C works, a little openness. B flat, A sharp, not so much. G, not so much. F sharp. But what happens is you learn how to play the major and then the minor with different fingers. So a good way to do that is to hear the G minor, G major, G sharp minor, G sharp major, A major, so on and so forth. And work up that one pinky and then go down the same way by going from major to minor, major to minor, major to minor, major to minor, all the way up and down the fretboard using those 3 notes that we talked about. On the E string, D string, and G string, moving up the 1 on the G string for that. The particular song that we were working through is a good one because it showed the B minor structure that way, and then it has those fingers stay there, play the A major shape, and then takes a finger off, which I think is a great songwriting technique as well. If you have any questions about these movable shapes, put it in the comment section or give me a buzz and I will do another video for it, or I'll just show you next week. However, being able to utilize this F major, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, B flat, B, so on and so forth. It's the same concept as just moving up the shapes we've been working on. On any instrument, every instrument, it becomes a little easier. So when we look at chords like this F major, if I was just going to play it like this, looks like a C major but up 1, I could put my finger down there and not play the E string. But then it would be just like playing an E in second position, moving it up. If we've got this F major and I leave this E open, I have an F major 7. If I move it up, I can't just leave that open. So if I move all 3 of my fingers and put my finger on that open note, I get an F sharp major 7, G major 7, so on and so forth. So what happens is a lot of the songs that we already know that we've got these chords for, we could have multiple different chords. And when we use those 2 different types of inversions, the multiple chords, it helps us move between our accent notes, our melodies, and superfluous nonsense from one structure to another. Hence, working on House of the Rising Sun on the uke and then working on this song you picked out, The Farewell, is a great goal to set for, getting the rhythm and being able to move our structures up and use different shapes. This is great. Anywho, give me a buzz if you have any questions about these. Other than that, I will see you next week. Aloha.